Scary. Fear.
Why are you running?
Everyone fears something. A job application. Talking to a woman. Growing up, I used to think this was scary. Yeah, that's right. That's the Goosebumps intro. I really couldn't tell you why I was scared of that, but you know, listening to it back now, it's kind of a bop. I also used to think this movie was the scariest thing for some reason.
Your mother tried to warn me, but I didn't listen.
Oh my god.
When I first saw that, I was 7 years old, so I can imagine that would be pretty terrifying for a child. But watching it back now, I was actually laughing at it. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Fear is an emotion we actively avoid. So it begs the question, why would we purposely want to scare ourselves with horror movies? I would like to think that it's for the adrenaline rush. All that adrenaline pumping in your body from the fear of watching these movies. The one thing that makes them good. And it doesn't even work on me anymore. I feel like you hit a certain point in your life when you realize horror movies aren't even scary.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Take off your mask! Take off your mask!
Because now when I watch horror movies, I can't help but pick apart every little thing the main character does. Because the main character be doing some stupid ass shit that I would never do. Most of these horror scenarios are the main character's own doing. They get fucking stuck in the middle of nowhere and then they see these cannibal looking crackheads and they decide it's a great idea to go chat them up. Oh darn guys, we ran out of gas for our car. Instead of staying in the safety of our car, let's go to that abandoned house over there and camp out there for the night. These goofy ass main characters would stumble upon a murder house and they'd be like, guys, we need to bring this to the police.
Tell me, answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try. Hey, put that door back. Put that door
There you go,
back.
Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Who the fuck do you think you are, Scooby-Doo? Like, yeah, good luck with getting murdered. I'm fucking leaving. I'm not staying around. If that were me in the movie, I would never do that. You'd never catch me lacking. In a lot of these scenarios, they never have a weapon. I'm telling you, most of these movies would be wrapped up in like 10 minutes max if they were strapped. Like you're traveling cross country and you don't have a weapon packed with you. What do you think, we're traveling through Sesame Street? It just boggles my mind considering most of these movies take place in the land of freedom. So you would think that they'd have, you know, a Second Amendment tool with them, but no. No, I guess they're just pacifists. Everyone here in horror movie land is fucking Gandhi or something. These main characters are so reluctant to fight back. It's almost like they're allergic to survival. Most of the time, all they ever do is run and hide. And they're not even good at that either because they be tripping on their shoelaces or picking the most bum-ass hiding spots like under the bed. Like after a certain point you gotta realize that running and hiding is like not an option anymore, right? If this was a genuine life and death scenario, I'm throwing hands with the villain, bro. I'm gonna 1v1 him like it's the EVO finals bracket. If you're gonna fight like you're the third monkey on the ramp to Noah's Ark. And brother, it's starting to rain. I feel like a good majority of the villains in horror movies can be, you know, just straight up killed with a gun. Like, what is this guy gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna tell great stories of me in Valhalla when I went down fighting. Now, if you excuse the dumbass actions the protagonists do, the villains still look pretty scary in horror movies. But that is until you realize that they're doing way too much, man. Like, yeah, they look scary, but like, look how much they're doing to look scary. Like, they're trying so hard right now. This is like when a gang member wears all red. It just looks goofy. It's not. There's a certain threshold, you know, when you try too hard to look a certain way, it just looks stupid. And when you look at real serial killers, like they look deranged. But they don't look like scary like this. Like they don't look like this. Why are you trying so hard, bro? You overcompensating? What are you trying to hide? Real killers don't wear masks and, you know, outfits like this. They just be some like random normal guy that you wouldn't even suspect because he'd be so charming. He'd have that psychopathic riz. Now I would like to segue into ghosts and the paranormal aspects of horror movies. Personally, I don't think ghosts are real.
You can cross over!
Holy crap.
Upon review, it is clear that the cameras also picked up the sound of a cell door slamming shut.
Really, nigga?
Remember all those based on a true story ghost movies? How do we even know these stories are true? Just because an old person said it was? If I were to guess, I would think, most of the scenarios where people said they got haunted was probably due to drugs or like some gas leakage. Maybe a little too much lead in the drinking water. Yeah, that explains it. And even if they are real, it's not like they're harming anyone. Realistically, because the amount of dead people far outweighs the amount of people alive today currently. How many people do you know actually have a ghost story to tell? And the whole concept of haunting stuff doesn't really make sense to me. Why would this ghost be so attached to a physical object that they want to protect it at all costs and be petty and shit? You're dead, bro. Shouldn't you be ascending to a different realm by now? Why are you still here being a fucking nuisance? Why are ghosts only portrayed as evil? Why are there only stories of evil ghosts? By that logic, shouldn't there be good ghosts? Shouldn't there be good and evil ghosts 1v1ing each other? Could you imagine just waking up at 3 a.m. and seeing ghosts fighting each other? That'd be kind of fire, no? Besides possession, these ghosts don't really even do anything that crazy in these paranormal movies. Most of the time, they're just knocking shit over or scratching people in their sleep. I feel like if stuff like that kept happening to me, at a certain point, I just wouldn't care anymore. I'd just be so unfazed by it. Oh, I woke up with another scratch. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for scratching me in my sleep. Anyways, I'm gonna continue my day. Eventually that ghost would have to get bored or something, go haunt someone else. Or here's an idea, if your house is haunted, how about you just leave? And I know there's someone out there that probably genuinely believes in ghosts, and they're like, oh, you shouldn't be saying all this about the paranormal. Listen, man, I don't have time to worry about theoretical scary things. There are a lot of immediate, very real scary things in my life already. I'm a grown-ass man, bro. I got real man problems. I gotta get this fucking bread, you know what I'm saying? You know what's actually scary? Not being able to pay your rent.
Give me rent.
Now that's some real horror right there.